milk, for my cereal and stuff, do what I do, get some, let's see, what kind, I get the cheap stuff because it's just as good as the name brand stuff, but, it's easy for me. I just grab it, man, it's simple, man. I got me some orange juice, whew, that's good stuff, man. I'm gonna stay healthy, man. And, but man, I wonder how it was back in the old days, man. When this stuff was, when you had to go out there, man. How long did it take before they even, got this far, man? Look, man, there's jugs and stuff, man. What have they got, a milk tree around here somewhere? Anyways, man, this is the deal with that, man. They're out here, man, selling this stuff, man. But back in the day, man, they was pulling it out of a cow, feeding the whole family, man. How long did it take somebody milk a cow to get just a quart, man? Whatever. I don't know how much you get out of milking. I've never done it, man. I've always gathered my milk here, man. But it's easy, man. Delicious too, man. But never mind, man. Back in the day, how can you live like that, man? Going out there and how long did it take for them to actually realize that they can get milk out of a cow? How many years went on, man? Millions, man, before they were like, wow, man, what is that? How long did they take before they said, what is it? Or get down there, even squeeze and see that milk came out, man. How'd that come about, man? That's weird, man. This makes you wonder, man. No wonder they were so brittle back in the Egyptian days. Or they had goat's milk, but how long did it take for them to figure out they could drink that shit, And then how long did it take for them to decide that, hey, man, look, man, I can, instead of put it in some dirty thing, and it came out to this, man. It was a gallon, and then they just drank it raw, man. How long did it take before they decided to, man, wow, man, millions of years, man, thousands, man, they were just drinking it, right? And then how long did it take before they put it in a cup? Then a bigger container, and then the processing came along. How long did it? Check your history book, see how long that stuff took, man. It's weird, man. And now everything's bang, 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 bang. They think stuff up, new stuff, day in and day out, man. Every day you wake up, commercials on, man. Something new, man. We had to build something and make it last forever, man. That's what I'm asking questions about, man. But this milk and orange juices, how many oranges, did it take back in the day, man? Whole family would go gather like 60, 70 bushels, man, and, eat them, man. Then one day, they was like, man, golly, man, get tired of eating this shit, man. But let's make it easier. And so somebody said, hey, man, he got mad and he smashed it, down. He's pissed off, man, because he's tired of eating oranges, man. So he fucking smashed that orange and was like, wow, man, look here, man. And, he got down there because he was thirsty, man. So he lapped it up. He's like, wow, man, I wonder how long that went on before he decided to put it in a fucking cup, man. And say, well, and just tilt his head back and, and then, wow, I had another one. And it got more and more, because he was thirsty. So he went in the big glass, man, So it took, and that's how it all started, man, They just said, wow, man, we can drink this stuff, man. Make it easy. So, and the milk, too, man. Can you imagine having to go out and gather this stuff and milk a cow, man? Nobody would have no milk, man. Well, yeah, we would, man. But, that's a different story, man. But that's none of your business. If you don't know where that's at, get a life, man. Anyways, this is about milk, man. And that's about milk, too. But it's a different story. But, man, how long did it take before they decided to put it in there, They used to set it on your porch, bring it to your house, man, put it in glass bottles, and it was personal, man. When they first discovered that, man, you could sell it, man. But they were giving it away for free when they found out they could drink it, man. Everybody's, one guy took a sip of it, and he's like, how long did it take that guy to go, hey, man, what is that shit? How long did it take before he said that? And then after he said that, he was pondering upon it, and he's like, wow, man, I wonder what that stuff is, and what it would taste like, everything, man. He got in there and licked him, like, wow, this ain't too bad, man. Next thing you know, him and the cow, they got married and lived happily ever after, man. I don't know, I wasn't there, man. I'm old, but, I'm not that fucking old, man. I'm just, wondering about that stuff, man. So, goddamn, how long did it take him to put it in a cup after he was, how long did that come about, man? And then the salad, man, and stuff like that, man, put in the bottles, and then, they were all giving it,
away, helping each other survive, man. And then someday somebody's like, man, why should I give it to you, man? I'm gonna, I'll make me a little money. Man, you got some, maybe they start off trading back in the days, man. And you helping a brother out, man. You don't have no beans for your bean soup. You trade somebody, some ham hocks for them, man. You come together, man. Little beans, little ham hocks, and that's how that all came about, man. Some dude was like, man, I'm getting tired of these beans. Another dude's tired of these ham hocks. That's what he did, man. They came together and figured it out, man. You put them together and share, man. And that's what they did, man. Nobody does that hardly anymore, man. You find guys out there, man, but it's not the same, man, Everybody wants to make a little money, man. So that's how that all came about, man. I was telling you, man. Corporate America, man, just takes it all away from the people, man. There's plenty for everybody, man. We got starving people all over the world, man. Stacks of this stuff in these stores all over the world, man. And we got starving people, man. Come on, man. What the fuck, man? Get some of this food over there, man. Give it to them, man. Shit, man. Pay for the gas. You got the planes. You got the gas. You got everything, man. Let's go feed these people, man. Frick, man. Shit, you don't need all this food, man. There's plenty for everybody, man. So let's get together, man. Think of how, we thought of all this. Let's think of how we can feed these people, man. Stop putting money in our pocket, man. Let's put food on the table for those that don't have it, man. Golly, man. You know what, man? Man, I'm gonna go somewhere, man, and I'm gonna find me some, I'm gonna find me some homeless people, man. I'm gonna feed them, man. That's what I do, man. Because I don't give a shit, man. There's hard times out there for people, man. That's what the world's lost touch of, man. That's what I'm doing, man. Just showing everybody, man. There's plenty for everybody, man. Golly, man. Get out there, man. Spread the love, man. Man, help the guy out, man. He's down and out, man. Give him a break, man. Pick him in, get him a meal, man. See a stranger, hobo, bum, ain't got 2 pennies to rub together, man. Fucking hand him a sandwich, walk by, and he'll take it and eat it, man. Remember you forever, man. If he's a drunk, give him a beer, man. Make him happy, man. Give him one last wish, man. Help a brother out, man. Anyways, I'm going to go do some more hunting and gathering, man. That's what I do, man. I was kind of wore out from this, man. How can you believe it? Back in the days, man, they must have been exhausted, man, getting this stuff. Taking all that time to think of how to process it, get it into the can or the barrel, the bucket, whatever they had back in them. And they end up in this plastic thing, man. See when all this stuff started, wonder how it took so long, man. What were Neanderthals doing all that time, man, and all them other people, man? What were they doing, man? They out whooping ass, man. So that's what they did, back in the day, man. About whooping ass. They didn't care about that. It don't cost money, man. So that's what they did, man. All throughout time, man. Check it out, man. It's true, man.